Bit of a different start to the stream this time. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do this for my stream starting soon, or I want an actual scene dedicated to it. So I'm cleaning off my desk a little bit. It's got a bit of crap on it. Hey Z, welcome to the stream. Thanks for petting me. Need to quickly announce the stream. Everyone, more Dark Souls 2. Please give me action. How am I doing? Terrible. I'm fucking hungry and haven't eaten today. I literally have only had Monster Energy and I had a smoke, and that was like that's my entire diet for today. Because I had a smoke and a Monster Energy. Like, I'm not against someone at this point buying me dinner because I haven't eaten. I just don't have anyone I can ask to buy me dinner, or not anyone I feel would actually follow through with it. Which monster flavor? Pink. I ran out of pink Monster Energy. Yeah. Actually, I soaked, I dissolved some estrogen tablets in it, because that's how I've been taking my estrogen now, is I take it in my Monster Energy. Gotta make it really the trans girl juice. Pink Monster is basically a whole meal. Nah. Also, hey August, welcome to the stream. I forgot to do a thing, actually, in regards to you specifically. Give me a second. Twitch TV, Layka Wuffinator, parentheses, full legal name. That is in fact my full legal name. It's not, but you never know. It could be. Now laugh. Give me money. I'm kidding. That's what I was trying to do. There we go. Okay, now if I go into here and this one, there we go. Order has been restored. Also, just because, like, I know he's not going to see it, because, like, Uwo doesn't care, but quickly going to shout out. Oh, no, slash shout out. Uwo's lab. This guy is cool, by the way. He's the reason why my setup looks the way it does, by the way. That's not a joke at all. Uwo's lab is the inspiration for this stream setup. Also, I gotta make the fishies smaller, because they're very disruptive. They're very in the way. Until I can get tiny mode working, which is not gonna fucking behave itself. Yeah, it'll be like that for now. No, I have to, man. My fishies, they're not fucking yours. They're not even yours, motherfucker. They're mine. They're my fishies. You haven't even fed them once. Yeah, exactly. That's what I fucking thought, motherfucker. Also, hi, Bandit. They're my friends. But they ain't your fishies. They're mine, and I feed them, and not you. And the reason I feed them is because no one has, used the command to feed them. That's not a joke. There's an actual command to feed the fishies. Now, if I eat them, well, you're not allowed to eat my fishies. There it is. Yes. It costs bits. It costs like 25 bits, I think. Let me check out how much it costs. Twitch. Oh, it costs 50 bits. Yeah, you can pay 50 bits to feed the goobers. And the reason why I made it cost money is because I gotta encourage people to actually fucking support my content. Because I've been doing this shit for free for 8 years. And I've gotten, not borderline, like, almost literally no support, but borderline no support. So I gotta encourage people to pay me. Free content, yummy. Yeah, it's yummy for you, not yummy for me, because I don't get to eat, motherfucker. That's not how this works. Free content does not put food in my fridge and keep the lights on. So I have to have a fucking job in the background of all this shit. Which is a pain, by the way. Anyway, stream starting soon is done. We can now play the game. Also, thoughts on this angle? I decided to have this instead of like the usual stream starting soon for once. This is just in-game. We're already on the save. It's cinematic. Thanks. Goes hard. Oh yeah, also I replaced my bow. Because I thought this one looked snazzier and went... It's a big fucking bow. Yeah, it's a great bow. That's literally what it is. It fires what's essentially a javelin. My character just... Her animation glitched. Did you see that? The animation on my character glitched for a second. You know what's funny, Xenon? You know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to police this on purpose, exclusively for you. Consider yourself the only person being targeted by this. Until you actually follow through with all the shit you keep saying about, like, looting me, you're no longer allowed to be lewd. Fuck you. You now have to actually, like, grow up here and do something about it. So I'm sick and fucking tired of you going... I'm gonna do this, and then you never do it. Not my fault you're a giant pussy. Well, Xenon, you're just as bad, Bandit, because you would do the same thing, but then you wouldn't follow through with it because you didn't ask your fucking stupid crush for permission. Which, you shouldn't have to ask permission. They're a crush, not a partner. But, the fuck do I know? I've only been in several relationships back to back to back to back to back and had them all fail because I wasn't good enough, so maybe I don't know enough. Maybe I'm the fucking problem. Also, you'll notice the HUD's in a bit of a different size. I have a mod that lets me adjust the HUD size and everything. That's about it. That's like its whole thing. Anyway, so we're gonna play the video game now. I'm trying to remember what I was up to originally. I want to. Yeah, if you wanted to so bad, you would actually do it, Xenon. I'm just gonna call out the behavior wholesale because I'm getting sick and fucking tired of people doing this. The whole, oh, but Layka, you're always sad. You wanna know why I'm always sad? Cause no one fucking spends time with me. That's why I'm always sad. Or my friends will just fucking randomly disappear mid-conversation. Among many, 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 many other things. I blame them for me constantly being sad. I learned the hard way I'm going to need health as well. So I'm going to be doing that in a second. But I need more ADP as well. Context. ADP is super important in this game. It's basically like your dodge roll iframes. Among other things. Also, the reason I look like a dragon, like a dragon summon, is because I can just change what summon color I am. Like, I can just do that using, like, cheat engine. Because, of course I can. I'm just built a little different. You know how it is. Give me a second, I'll show you. Yeah, so I currently appear as a, like, dragon summon, right? But here's the other options. I can look like an invader. This is actually what invaders look like. So my ring is currently incorrect. I need to change it to this, which looks horribly ugly, by the way. Which is why I'm not into it as much as I'm into the other invader color, which is actually not an invader at all. It's a summon. You can summon, like, enemy invaders, basically, through the red sign soapstone. And they look like this. But then you got, like, you got regular summons, these are your phantoms. And you got a brighter one, so this is a shade, this is a phantom. And there's this one, which is your blue guys. These motherfuckers will show up when a red guy shows up in your world. These guys have a chance to spawn in, sometimes, depending on if you're with the Covenant, that does that. And I don't remember what these guys are. I haven't done it in a while. This is a Sunbro, which is what we are. We look like this when we're a shade, and we look like this when we're a summon. So when we're in someone's world, we will look like this. People call them Sunbros. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm explaining phantom colors to my chat. I'm a nerd. And then obviously this is like a red spirit. And this is like another one. I'm not really sure what the difference is because I haven't really fucked around with like invasions as much. But I do know there are different types of invader. Like there's one that shows up through like the Mirror Knight's shield, and they look really cool. I don't recognize you. Like, it does say first time chat from viewer, so I assume you're new. When did you follow? Where was I up to? Sorry, I'm blanking. Give me a fucking second. I'm used to blanking. I'm a trans woman. Ha 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 ha. Get it? Blank. Someone laugh. Someone laughing. Give me your money. Anyway, so we're gonna go. So I'm trying to think of where I want to go. Oh, okay. That's fair. I just didn't recognize you at all. Let's place down a summon sign right here. I just set up hotkeys for it to make my life easier. Yeah, I can literally press a button and place summon signs and invade. Look. There's a cooldown on placing it, but yeah. I set that up just so I can easily place down a summon sign whenever I need to. Or rather, whenever I feel like it. ADP moment. Bonk. Oh, what did you drop? Oh, never mind. It's just for invading sinners. So nothing interesting. I'm just gonna scoot at him. Ow. Just got clipped. Bonk. Did you drop anything? Nope. Did I? Oh. Whack. I don't remember. I forgot. Anyway. Sorry, I just sipped my trans girl juice. We're gonna run up and just do the boss fight. Oh, what is that? Are you playing games on your phone? Shit. Seems very cross with me, chat. Let's even get the thing right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's fucking go! Get fucked! This game is so easy. It's like my favorite boss cheese in this entire game. You count to 6 with each step he takes, and then you just kind of run past him, and he falls off and dies like a fucking idiot. We can also take out the old Dragon Slayer, because that'll be fun. So I'm just gonna go do that. I might die because I suck ass at fighting him. Where's my fucking shield? I gave myself a shield at one point. I retract my statement. Apparently I didn't give myself a shield. Give me a second. I was gonna give myself a shield because I actually like this shield and it looks really snazzy. Unless you think I shouldn't use a shield. I could just not use a shield. Like, they say you are what you eat, and I'm a pussy, so like... But I could also use a shield so I don't, like, get murked by Dragon Slayer. Dragon Rider, whatever his name was. Well, also the Heat Knights are angry. They become very cross with you when you defeat what's-his-face. Run away like a coward. I'm gonna quit out up ahead, so I don't wanna die. Leave me alone! Peak Souls 2, chat. This is a mod I got. Peak Souls 2. Dude, this game's fucking great. I love this game. It's actually like no, it's Peak Souls. This game's like the best. I don't know what you're talking about. See, this game is so good it stops you from doing shit like that. Run away like a coward. Thanks for staggering me out of that. That was great. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for trying to quit out. I keep forgetting that you can't do that in Peak Souls 2. I'm dead. There we go. That's the one thing with Dark Souls 2, is it punishes quitting out by doing that shit. So it'll respawn all the enemies, and also just kind of put them next to you. And it's like, cool, thanks. There is an answer to that. The answer is I pretend to sit at a bonfire. Hey Willison, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I think I pissed him off. I'm gonna keep on Unreal Engine 7 with you, Chief. I think it should be fine. Oh yeah, I plan to like unnerf being left-handed. So, fun fact, this game hates if you're left-handed. You actually do less damage with offhand weapons. That's not a joke, by the way. That's a real thing. I can even bring up the fucking params and show you. That's how bad it is. This game fucking hates if you're a lefty. But I'm a lefty. And this game punishes me for it by reducing my fucking damage output. So basically, I was gonna ask for your permission, well, everyone who's present in the stream, can I unnerf being left-handed? Because I don't think I should deserve to be punished for being a lefty. Listen, we can talk about this. Yeah, hog. Alright, I'll do that in a second once I kill this idiot. Among other things. Cool. Got him. Basically, it's gonna look for everything that says that left-handed does, like, point... I think it's 0.9. I can quickly show you. I'll bring it up on stream because I think it's an interesting fun fact. So we'll show it on stream. I'll bring up like this right-handed, right? This is the Zweihander, and then I'll bring up my desktop. This is my desktop. Yes, I unironically use Windows 7. This is the Zweihander. We love the Zweihander in this house. But, there's a big but. When we go into here and look at the Ultra Grace or Generic, in here, we see its damage output. Left hand damage percent. I do 10% less damage. If I'm a lefty. I literally get punished for being a lefty. So we're going to look for everything that says this and below. And we're going to change it. You see a lot of weapons do this. And it's really unfair. And it bothers me immensely. So here's how we do that. We right click this. Add to the search bar. Grab this value. And just kind of chuck it here. There we go. And this is everything that does less damage than it probably should in your offhand. Literally every item in the entire game that does this. I am going to double check to make sure nothing has a value higher. Okay, cool. It does not. Hog. So what we're going to do, we have to select every single item, right click this, mass edit, set to 1. Then we right click this, mass edit, set to 1. Don't worry, all 112 items are still selected. And that's it. We have saved it. Now all we do is restart the game. Isn't that kind of cool? Yeah, the joys of being a modder is if you have a gripe with something, you could just fix it yourself. For example, I fucking hate the enemy referred to as the mannequin. They are a piece of shit, and I fucking hate them. With every fiber of my very being. So, I nerfed them. So much so, that they actually seem kind of fair now. They're still annoying, but they're fair. These fuckers have enough posture to be able to withstand being smacked with a greatsword. I don't even know what the hell you mean by that, by the way, Z. And that's not even how you spell their name. I'm just gonna reboot Dark Souls. I'm gonna quickly correct you while double checking my charm, right? Yep, thought so. The enemy's name is spelled like this. Mannequin. Yeah, no. I'm using the literal spelling that the game uses. Because that's actually how these enemies are referred to. And these guys suck ass. Like, they're genuinely garbage. They're likely the dumbest enemy in the entire video game, in my opinion. Because they either have curved swords, or claws, or a bow. And these motherfuckers will attack at typically groups of 2 or more. They can stunlock you to death. That's not a joke. They can literally, like, stunlock you to literal death. You're just, like, full to 0. And I'm talking, like, 1200 or more health, and you're just fucked. And they also throw knives. And they basically use the Smith Script Dagger moveset from Elden Ring with their poison throwing knives. So they build up poison pretty fucking quick on you. And you're basically dead. And it's the dumbest shit I have ever fucking seen. So I nerfed them because I have a proper fucking hatred for shit game design. And as much as I like Peak Souls 2, I still think some aspects of the game are kind of garbage. And that's how that works. If someone has a gripe with this, cool. I do have a suggestion box. You can complain. So I can laugh at you. No, man. As I just, it irks me. I understand other people are fine with it, but like, on my end, I don't care about that enemy. They're annoying as fuck, and that's why I decided to nerf them. I literally only nerfed them because I was sick of their bullshit. Suggestion box is just a shredder? No, actually, it's a proper suggestion box. You can find it on my Twitch channel, and you can like suggest games and other stuff like that. And you know what? I actually do read every suggestion. The only problem is the only suggestions I've gotten as of late are none of them. I haven't gotten a single suggestion recently because no one really cares. But yeah, that's that. Anyway, time to play the game. But now we're not being punished for being a lefty. So now our Zweihander is actually kind of good. Fucking oof. That's some right hand damage right there. Also, let me quickly fix the input delay. But before I do, here's how input delay in Dark Souls 2 works. In Peak Souls 2, when you first boot up the game, it'll suggest that you have double click turned on. So if you double click, you will do certain things like heavy attack. I turned this off because I think double clicking to do shit is fucking annoying. Most players actually think that, by the way. But this results in input delay. I click, and almost a whole second later, I attack. So you turn this off by going into here, and despite it already saying I disabled double clicking, you turn it off, and you turn it back on, which is me enabling then re-disabling double clicking. You click yep, and now marvel in the lack of input delay. Obviously, there's going to be input delay on the recovery frame of an attack, but if I just click, look at that. Look how nice that is. And all it took was me having 1 second delay is horrid. It is. It's fucking heinous. But that is your Peak Souls 2 experience if you don't turn off the. Oh shit. Oh. There we go. Nice. But yeah, no. That's why input delay exists in Dark Souls 2, because this game was kind of built around like console. So if you have a weapon, or not a weapon, if you have like input, if you have double clicking turned on, you can do that instead, which is cool because if you think about it, you can probably just bind your normal actions to double clicking, which means all you do is hold a click, which is just a click then, to do a heavy attack. Also, I learned how to attune spells over spells. This one won't work because we're too fucking stupid. We literally need more int. So instead we need to go get Pyromancy. Because if we can get Combust, which has 10 uses, we can get 10 uses off of like any spell, including like Great Heal or Great Heal Excerpt, which is cool. And that's our goal. So before we fight... Hello. Before we fight the other guy, I already said, Xenon, I'm shutting down every attempt you make of being lewd until you follow through with your follow through with all your promises you've made. Take that, nerd. I'm going to continue to police it. I don't care. Oh. The dude around here. Anyway, we're going to go back and do the thing now. So we need a fragrant branch of yore, which I think I have. And we need a lady. I'm also going to give myself my armor again, because I like giving her this fit, because she looks kind of cute in it. I have a fragrant branch of yore, right? Oh, peak, I have heaps of them. Okay, so give me a second to re-give myself my loadout. Mostly just the armor. Harvell's leggings. Gauntlets. And the dragon head and torso, which I had to give a unique ID to because of course I did. Dragon helm. There it is. And this one, don't mind me, I'm just struggling through the menus. I assure you, it looks like a blank item, but it actually has a purpose. And this is so we can give, so we can give a lady a cute fit. Because she's like, oh, do you have any clothing that you could spare? And normally a lot of people who are gooners and weirdos will give her the Desert Sorceress outfit. Which is understandable if they want a goon, but I think she deserves to have cool looking armor. Which is why I did that instead. And I think my armor is cool, thus I give her this outfit. Also, if the game hitches, it's because I'm running like a mod that makes the game look nicer graphically. Yoink. Bonk. Oh shit. How's it, lady? The animation that I'm playing still exists in Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. The fragrant branch of your animation. Thanks. Cool. You have equipment? So we're gonna give her this, 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 and this. Cool. We've gone through all the dialogue. Buy item. There it is, combustion. Bonk. Open says me. This is gonna activate a ambush. Yeah, I was thinking it was just a regular bush. Bonk. Yeah, see, that's what I mean by the lighting's gonna hitch a bit weird. I think one of the Dark Souls games, there's an unused gun from the franchise Gears of War. Yes, actually. In Demon Souls. In Demon Souls, there's the Chainsaw Lancer. Also, look how fucking good that lighting is. Makes me wet, bro. God damn. I didn't mean to say goddamn time with the music, but that was kind of cool. But yeah, no, it's a Gears of War Lancer. And the reason why it's there is because it was meant to be on Xbox as well. Like, I think they were in the talks of getting it on Xbox 360, and that just ceased. And I think they were testing to see like how it would run on Xbox, and they used like some Xbox assets as well, just to see how it would work. I think it was something to that effect. I don't remember the full story, but it's something like that. Oh, I missed. Bonk. Sorry, little one. Anyway, so y'all said I could give myself a shield, right? It's a genuine question. Yeah? Oh, okay. Shield. It'll be given to me unupgraded though. That's gonna be the trade-off. So not like being able to benefit entirely from it. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I only want this one because it can parry. I'm sorry, little one. Did you see that? Bonk. That's just bullying, bro. Isn't it kind of funny that I can parry easier in Dark Souls 2 than I can in Elden Ring? It's kind of cursed, actually. So my favorite piece of cursed knowledge I have is the ability to parry in Dark Souls 2 better than I can in Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. Oh, excuse you. I need that. Bonk. Forest Lockstone. Yeah. There's no way I can get summoned in this area, I don't think. Because when I'm playing, I always check what the areas of online activity are like by opening this up. Basically, if something's highlighted in orange, that means there's people doing shit here. That's what that means. But yeah, I can try and place down some sun, but I don't think anyone's around in this area. Let's hit it here. So here's a fun fact about this area. You can't target those ghosts. You have to free aim attacking them, which is really annoying. And we can take these off too. Now we have like hotkeys for everything. But we can use alluring skulls and other stuff, which is kind of handy. Also, I want to try and beat the entire game with only a torch. That's not a joke. That's an idea I had. Was, can I beat Dark Souls 2 with only a torch? He duked me. Motherfucker. Like he was waiting for me to get out the bow. I mean, you pussy. Come on, man. Over here. Come here. Man, you're such a fucking coward, bro. This is worse than, like, doing PvP, because, like, this guy's just a giant fucking coward. Fuck off. Stupid cunt. It's so fucking annoying. Oh yeah, I never did the, thing, the glitch. Give me a second, I'll show you guys how to do that glitch thing I was talking about. So, here's how this works. I finally figured out how to do the attunement swapping. So you have your spell that you want to swap the capacity over to, equipped. And you go travel, select the location, so say right here. But while this is selected, you mouse over something else that's not applicable as an option at the moment. And I do this. And then as the loading screen happens, you click. And now I should have 10 uses of medium heal. And this lasts until you restart the fucking game. See, I'm a pussy, sure, but it's because I want to hide behind a shield. I'm not a pussy for, like, for when it comes to PvP. I don't, like, attack someone and immediately run away like a giant bastard. I'm better than that. I'll actually fight someone. It depends, actually. In most cases, I don't actually feel like doing PvP, so I just kill myself. I have like a button on my keyboard that sets my health to 0. Want to see it, actually? Want to see my dying button? I think I might have to remake it because I think it got deleted. Set value to 0. Apply. Save. Oh wait, no. Change hotkey. Put this one up where it's fine. Open this up. Shift this. That means I can never press it. Done. And save. Yeah, so here's how it works. We just kinda... You're not gonna work? Are you fucking serious? Come on, man. Okay, apparently it doesn't like left shift. Boom, we're dead. We use this when we get stuck, and that's about it. Kind of. I kind of am just dying of death. Though I did want to, like, die of petrification, because it's such a funny idea. Let me grab my bloodstain back. Get that back. We could try and make it so I die of petrification instead. That'd be kind of funny, right? Or curse. That'd be another one. Funnier the better. Good point. Alright, let me clear out that hotkey. I'll just fucking delete it. Done. So now we're not going to randomly die of petrification while we're doing stuff. And I'll find what one it is for that in particular. Bullet param. No. Okay, enemy param. Oh, it could be rats, actually. Yeah, I could look for rats, because I know they do petrification build up. I don't use Game Pass. This information doesn't do anything for me. But you can talk about it if you want, at. Cyberpunk? Ah, I already own it. Enemy bullet param. Oh. Basilisk. Found it. So now we can find out how this bullet param works. Basically, figuring out like what SP effect it applies, and then we're going to apply that to ourselves. Forward fast, giant basilisk. I'll just do like one of these ones, these plumes of smoke. Child bullet. Damage ID. I think it's this one. Is it just 0? Oh, really? But... Huh? Am I fucking stupid? Apparently it's SP effect 0. Well, let's apply SP effect 0 to ourselves and see what happens. I'm very fucking curious now. Oh, didn't do anything. I'm trying to find the one that kills me. Just basically, I'm trying to find how to die to petrification. Petrification mutiny? No, I don't want that. I want to die instantly. I want a button that just kills me in the most glorious way possible. Curse? Ooh. Okay, actually, hold up. Okay, that didn't do shit. Okay, let's try something else. Curse did fuck all. Defense break, fire and knockdown, metal body, possessed armor sword. Wait, this is curse. What is this one? 5. Fire and knockdown. So I'm trying to figure out what one's petrification. Defense break. Bleeding effect. Oh, maybe curse is like... petrification is probably 210. Oh, 410 I mean. Let's do that. Nope. Flame. I want petrification. Like, I just instantaneously die. I don't want petrification death aura, I just want petrification. I don't think these people made this cheat table with not cheating in mind. Like, I'm planning on finding a way to kill myself with the press of a button. Yet these guys are like, yeah, you want to, like, insta-kill other people, right? I'm like, no, I want to die, bro. You don't understand. And crashes the game. Homing Crystal Soul Mass. Thanks for petting me, by the way. I just realized how dark that sounded when I was like, I just want to die, bro. It's a weirdly dark thing to hear me say. Especially if you know me, like, personally. Unveil. Affinity, Outcry, Dead Again, Dark Weapon. Promise Walk of Peace, I don't know what that one does. Because if I can make a petrification item, I can literally just like have it so it's an item in my inventory. Which is kind of the idea I had. These are all just souls to give me like money, which I'm not gonna do. Unless we break the game and I lose something. That's buffs. Curse aura. And there's a lot of curse auras. Small healing, bonfire rest. Curse aura again, corrosion aura, petrification immunity. Yeah, no, I'm not finding anything. That's annoying. Maybe there's like a chart that has all like the Dark Souls 2 SP effects on it. Dark Souls 2 ID chart. Item ID reference guide. That's kind of cool. Dark Souls. This is items though. Effect ID. Effect ID chart. Help. This is a guide on how to use cheat engine. I don't need that. Hex IDs, no. Hex and item ID list. I think this is what I was just on. Yes, it is. Souls mining. I know why they're haters of it. It's because they probably use Windows Vista, which isn't as good as Windows 7. And they got very upset at Windows Vista. And now they hate anything that looks like Windows Vista. And Windows 7 looks like Windows Vista. A lot of people look at 7 and go, oh wow, Windows Vista. I'm like, no. Close, but no. But that's typically the main reason. If that makes any sense. Damage type, petrification. Can I view this somehow? No? Alright. Because I found there's a damage type called petrification, so it's like, oh yeah, maybe I can like go from there. But apparently not. Damage control ID. Damage ID. Ooh. And I do this one. Poison damage, none of it. Damage. No. No poison super armor. Dagger type, none. Damage guard bypass. Yeah, no, I'm not finding it, but I wanted to like. I have a mimic for a head. Yeah, it's called the Symbol of Avarice, and it's basically like it increases the amount of souls you get when you kill enemies, which is good for farming money, especially in the early game. Can I just set my petrification to max? That'd be kind of funny. Give me a second. Because I know there's like a section on my character that shows her like resistances and stuff. Can I just set my petrification's like actual thing to max? Petrification percent. Yeah, this one. I set to like 100. 200. No. That's annoying. So I can build up my own petrification, but I can't kill myself with it, which is kind of boring. I guess I can look for it in, like, with Dark Script. Give me a second. That might actually be the best way of doing it. I go back to here. Open up. I delete that file and I re-unpack it. Basically, let's open up the reg bin. With Yabba. I would have done this with Witchy, but Witchy's a piece of shit that doesn't work sometimes. Then we open up... Is a SP effect enemy, I think. And we look for petrification. This is the dumbest way of doing this, but it's the best I can do. So we're gonna look for the curse one that I had, right? Which I think was like, yeah, this. Control F. B. Not found. Cool, great. Okay, let's look for it in a different folder. If wherever curse is, petrification also is. That's why I'm doing it this way. Condition. Dark Souls 2. Control F. Enter. Oh, Z. Find next. What do you, the fuck you mean not found, motherfucker? This is ridiculous. Open. Passive item. Active item. What about this one? Dark Souls 2. Oh, F. This one. Find next. Nothing. Okay. I'm not sure where this is meant to be stored then. Unless it's spell. Wide use, maybe? Control F. Find. No. I'm not sure where this is meant to be. This is stupid. Wait, I think I found it. 900, 400. This one's curse. Right. So this one should be it's fire and knockdown. Ow. That wasn't cursed, but it was kind of funny. Didn't kill me though. Last I checked, instant death is like pretty much one of the SP effects that has like the smallest ID of all the other ones. That one didn't do anything. That one was like just 900,000 even. 900,100. That's poison. We will find a way to kill ourselves with this. It'll be funny. Because now we found where petrification could be. That's 301. That's 400. 500. 600. 700. Interesting. 800. 900. 1,000. Wow, okay. Honestly fascinating. 301. 210, 200. 90. 2. 2. That's bleeding damage. Okay, that didn't do anything. That didn't kill me. Why is petrification so hard to find? I'm surprised that finding this effect is so difficult. That's snow coating. Cool. Not this one. Water coating. Assuming this is poison then. Snow again. Not this one. Ash coating. Curse Death Aura. That didn't do anything. There's a petrification death aura, but it doesn't affect me. I'm so confused. It's kind of the stink aura. Bullet Param. I'm not sure. Let's look for the word petrification. Nope. This is annoying. Why is it so hard to find petrification damage? Like as an effect. It's definitely an effect, that's the problem. I'm so fucking confused. Bruh. I'm so very fascinated. Oh yeah, my character's voice was weird because of whatever effect I applied to myself. Basically, I was applying different effects to myself earlier to see which ones did what, and one of them fucked up my voice, which is kind of funny. I need them back. Okay, so... I'm not sure how this works. Hmm. Yeah, I'm at a loss. I can go through the unnamed ones to see which one does it. One of these might crash my game, but that's okay. Anything for the sake of science. Can I just actually show drop-down selection options? Hey, Ogwood, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So there's 1 to 0. Nope. So I'm trying to figure out an effect on my character. Thanks for petting me, by the way. I'm not sure what curse does. Sounds stupid. What if it's 401? $410? I know subversions of effects are very common. That's why I was like, you never know. Yeah, so if this is boring, I'm just trying to figure out a thing, because I want to, like, set up a kill bind. I guess I could just, like, ask someone on, like, the Dark Souls modding server. Give me a second. I'll do that. Where is it? Mod making help. Hey, can someone help me find the SP effect ID for DS2 FS is the bar is full effect. Okay, cool. I've done my part. Now I do is you play the waiting game. Time to kill myself again, so I don't have a bunch of effects hanging off my character that are gonna cause a problem. Unless we magically spot it. Checked out. I'll scroll through just in case I see it. Because I was doing one more quick run through each of the effects to see if I recognize it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it in here. That's kind of annoying. That's so lame. Chat, I'm upsetting. Because based on everything I scrolled through, I have not seen it, which means it likely isn't in this list, which is very stupid. But if possible, I'll add to the list once I get the information. Time to kill myself. Not sure what effect does that, but my character's voice is kind of fucked up. So I assume that might be curse. Not actually sure though. Deep ass voice, yeah. Let's just make sure I didn't fuck up my character. Nope. Alright, we'll kill myself again, just make sure the effect is normal. Yeah, so she doesn't really have a voice normally. Which is how it's kind of expected. I almost never hear my character's death noise, actually. So something was happening to cause that. Also, that great machete is actually a polearm, believe it or not. As much as you think it'd be like a cool two-handed axe, no, it's a polearm, and it triggers me a lot. I'm like a proper fucking hater of the great machete. Like, in this game specifically, only because of how dog shit it is. For more information, I don't like I don't like pole arms unless I have spears. Oh, hold on. I missed. Dude does not care. Should have started caring sooner. But yeah, they got that stinky aura, which I assume means they would have had petrification aura. Let me heal up. Nice. Got him. Unshowered Roach King aura, green cloud with flies. Why'd you have to put that in parentheses? Giant friend. No, he's not a friend. Oh, no. I know what they're talking about. They're talking about the giant from Dark Souls 3. White tree. In Dark Souls 3, when you see white trees, that means the friendly giant with the great bow can see you, and he'll fire a fucking giant, like, pillars. in your general direction. Uh oh, I heard. Fun fact, you cannot parry a shield. Dumbass. This is bullying. Whenever I do that, it's just fucking mean. Oh shit. Anyway, let's go this way. Let's go back to the mysterious forest of stupid-ass ghost enemies that can't be targeted. And we're gonna place down my sign again. There we go. Now, if someone wants to summon me, they can, which is cool. Thanks for paying me, by the way. At least I can see him. Dumbish. Yeah. If you back up, nothing matters, bro. I can just poke you with the funny sword. That's starting to fucking spawn in. Yeah, it doesn't bother me too much. I love this fucking music for some reason. So see, there's a bigger tree over there. We in the business call that an oof tree. You throw shit at it, and it goes ooh. And it distracts the ghosts. Just like that. If means anything, the tree is okay. I asked the tree how it felt about it earlier today. I like Bengal. He's my boy. I'm the opposite. I hate quiet. I need attention. This fucking music while he's just kind of yapping. We'll cruise through the rest of his dialogue and see what he's selling. How many users? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Basically, he's just kind of yapping about some Dark Souls lore right now. Attacking the oof tree. You just hear in the background. The ring that I kind of want in this area. Open says May. There we go. Fucking stupid ass Sims music. This song's good though. I love this song. This song's fucking peak. It makes me. This one's good for thinking. You ever need some thinking music? This is the type of music you should be thinking about. You know what I mean? Hey, you fucking heard me. Anyway, we're gonna throw a fireball at this guy. Catch, idiot. Fuck you. Got him. Anyway. Take the plunge, you won't die. Dark Souls 3 reference. Bruh, that was fucking bullying. That was bullying. Average Zweihander user, bro. Just a fucking bully. I'm an asshole. Give me that shit. Fragrant branch of your on this guy. He will come alive and he will want to wrestle, so we gotta run the fuck away. Bonk. Oh, shit, I fucking hurted. Oh, okay. Okay, man, we can talk about it. We can talk about this. We can talk about this. I'm dead. I hate the bash attack. So how the bash attack works is what you just saw me do. When my character runs forward and weakly smacks him with the pommel of her weapon, is when you press forward and attack at the same time. Elden Ring removed this feature, if it can even be fucking called a feature. You wanna know what it's used for? Knocking an enemy's shield out of the way when they're blocking. You wanna know what Elden Ring did? They added a kick Ash of War. Basically, they made a separate fucking button for it, so it's not this shit. And the reason why is because of that fucking garbage where you end up accidentally bashing an enemy instead of actually killing them, and then you die. Like a fucking idiot. Because some stupid fucking asshole thought that was a good idea. So apparent, I profoundly fucking hate, absolutely despise, the weapon bash feature. It is my least favorite feature, and it exists in every Souls game except for Elden Ring. I don't think it even exists in Bloodborne. It just exists in all the Dark Souls titles, and I think also Demon Souls. Yeah, see, that's how you do it. If you watch my inputs. And that does no damage. No damage and no destructive capabilities. It is good for when an enemy is blocking with like a great shield though. But those guys are few and far between. And if someone's not blocking, it doesn't do anything. What do you think about Bloodborne? It'd be cool if I could play it. Yeah, no, I haven't actually finished the game. I only ever played it on like a friend's console years ago. And I can't play it on my PC because it's not on PC. And I would emulate it, but I don't know anyone who's willing to give me the resources to help emulate it. And when I say resources, I mean point me in the direction of what to download and where to go, basically. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, your body's kind of wilding, Vengal. I'm just gonna go this way. Up. And the other downside is if I want to like legally dump the game, it's not just get a friend to quote unquote lend me the disc, I'd need to own a copy of the game and an overpriced like box basically. I consider consoles more often than not to be an overpriced paperweight. So yeah, that's my outlook towards like owning a PlayStation console. The fuck is he doing, bro? Dude's fucking schizomaxing. I have my reasons for thinking consoles are overpriced paperweights, by the way. Don't you fucking stare at me like that. Alright, I'm in danger. So, my reasoning is, you want to know what your console can't do? Everything my PC can. So my PC can do a bunch of cool shit that consoles just can't do. Hells, my PC is several consoles. Sure, it's not a PS5 or a PS4, but it is a PS3, a PS2, a PSX, a PSP, a Nintendo DS, a Nintendo Wii. Fucking doesn't mean they aren't fun. Okay, let me think back to the consoles I've owned and which ones were more fun than a computer. The Xbox 360? Oh, I can have that on my computer. A Nintendo Wii has my favorite game and everything. I can have it on my computer. A Nintendo DS has one of my favorite games on it. Not my favorite game, but like one of them. Pokemon Black. Oh, I can have it on my computer. Holy shit. Oh, what about the PS3? It has Resistance Fall of Man. Exclusive to the PS3. Huh. Oh wait, that's on my fucking PC too. I don't know what else to tell you, man. Like... And that's including being able to stream directly from it without... I understand that. I understand that. I've had this computer for a long time, And I didn't have the money for a computer. I've been building this fucking thing, and it's still not even finished, by the way, because it still can't do everything it's meant to be able to do, because it's not finished. I'm still waiting to sort out my savings once I talk to my boss about some shit in regards to my job. But like, before this thing was a coherent, functional computer, it was a pile of fucking parts in my house, so I couldn't afford every part at once. I had to slowly build this thing over the course of 3 years. And only after 3 years of building it and getting the parts was it a PC. And it was still better than a fucking console. When it was in that condition, it was still better than an Xbox 360, which was the only console I owned other than my Wii and my DS back then. So yeah, no, PCs are pretty fucking cool when you can get one. I will advocate for PCs being cooler because as much as they are difficult to assemble and, you know, they're expensive, they do so much more than consoles. By a wide margin. You get so much more out of a computer than you do out of a console. And with a console, instead of having to buy a whole new fucking thing, you just buy a part. Yeah, it's a bit more expensive in times, but like, it's still more significant in terms of like, all the cool shit I can do. Like, hells, I have Discord on my computer. I can alt-tab out right now. I have fishies existing in the bottom right corner of my screen. Like, stuff like that. It's just, I understand the point of consoles, but at the same time, I do think consoles are stupid. Like, that's mostly my outlook on them, because of games that are exclusive to them. If games weren't exclusive to consoles, I would not have my opinion about consoles. Because me being forced to miss out on a fucking game, because I didn't want to buy... no, my main one, August, my main one, is I have to buy an oversized fucking box to play a singular game. A massive fucking paperweight to play a single fucking game. That could have just been on PC. That's why I hate consoles. Is the fucking console exclusivity of certain titles. I will forever, ever and ever and ever, shit on consoles until they stop doing this shit. And they bring Bloodborne to PC, which they could easily do. There's apparently going to be a remake and they fucking cancelled it, which made me very angry. Apparently it was meant to be a remaster of Bloodborne, by the way. And it got cancelled. Which is absolutely fucking heinous. But it was probably going to come to PC. That's another one that's on PC as well, as the Demon Souls remake, which I also wanted on PC. Because I fucking love Demon Souls. Played it on my PS3 emulator. Because I dumped it from my fucking PS3 that I have it underneath my desk that just sits next to my Xbox 360. Which doesn't work anymore because the fucking CPU fried itself in it. Or whatever the equivalent to the Xbox's CPU is. It fried itself and doesn't boot up anymore. And it makes me very sad. Which kind of brings me back to that point I was making about, like, PCs and shit. Is I can just repair a computer. I can't just repair an Xbox console. I need to buy very specific hardware to even modify the thing, like to open it up. I have to buy a replacement part, which those can be expensive at times. Especially with older consoles. Yeah, no, it's just annoying. Is this a secret? I'm genuinely fucking curious now. I guess I could just check by doing this. Oh, right, yeah, the camera's out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Where am I? Why does it do this? I want to complain to the guy who makes this mod. And be like, why does the camera appear out in the middle of fuck-ass nowhere? when I travel? Why can't you have it so the camera goes to me when I create the when I spawn the camera in? It's that it's like out. It's out where Majula was, basically. Have a quick look. I like. Oh, that's cool. We can view the fucking normals of this game. It is kind of trippy. Anyway, I just want to have a look at the rest of these now. Depth. Velocity. Oh my god. Oh my fucking eyeballs. Holy shit. No, that's just TV static. Uh-huh. Oh, that's cool. Sorry, I'm fucking around with this now real quick. I'm curious. Shadow map. DS doing LSD, true. Local light shadow map. This is so fascinating. That's cool. It is called Screensaver. Oh, that's fucking trippy. Oh, that looks so cool. That looks fucking awesome. Look at this. This looks fucking rad. Oh, that's so trippy. The normals is kind of cool. So basically, this is like taking all the effects out and only showing like the models and what they look like. Which is like the thing that makes things bumpy as well, which is what a normal map is. So you actually get to see like the bumpy texture of everything. It's kind of cool actually. I like normal maps. Because it also lets you look past visual effects. So if the game has like a darkness effect or a fog here, I could look straight through it basically. I can provide an example of that by going back over here. Give me a second. Okay, cool. We're safe. Let's open that up. But there's an item in there, but you can't see the item. Shit like that, basically. How smooth the normals are on this fucking pathway. But yeah, let me quickly go back over to like where the ghost guys were, so I can show you the looking through visual effects thing. So I want you to see this. It's kind of cool. Yeah, see? Ain't that fucking dope? So there's one downside. I can't see the fucking ghosts. Like at all. Yeah, you see, like, I can't see too much depth. We see them now. True. I'm seeing if there's anything else I can use to like see other cool effects, basically. HZB. I'm not sure what that one is. Green Space Shadows looks kind of cool. That looks trippy. So I was kind of goofing around at the moment with this thing. And it passes. Thanks for petting me, by the way. I kind of want to see which ones I can. I want to see if I can disable the fog. That'd be so funny. Like going to like render passes. Scene UI. And nothing's changing when I open these up. Lame. But yeah, that's pretty funny. Anyway, I'm done goofing around with that. Let's go back to the area we were just in. I was just having like a little moment where I was kind of witnessing the effects. I wish I knew how. If this is actually a real, like, secret door. But I can't tell. I do know of one way I can tell. If I go into my character flags, I can disable my collision with objects. Which means any fake doors, I'll be able to walk straight through. Which is really funny. So what this has taught me is that there's not a single secret door here. I can show you what I mean too. Give me a second. Yeah, probably a scammer using a spoofed number. Yeah, here you go. Here's what I mean by no object collision. So if I go back now, I turn that off. I'll turn it back on rather. You're meant to collide with things like that, but it's just I was completely bypassing it, which is super cursed. I'm going to talk to him in a second, but I need a ring for that. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I have the ring that I need to talk to this guy. No, I don't. I need to go talk to Layka back in Majula. Dark scythe, dark scythe, dark. Nope. That's a glaive. It's not a scythe. Yeah, look here. It's literally a glaive. At least I can Beyblade spin with it. Let's go back to Shellcar and get the thing. They're calling a spear a bayonet? No. Because a glaive and a scythe are two completely different fucking things. That's the problem. A spear and a bayonet's just an attachment to your gun to turn your gun to a spear. If you want a better one, it'd be like calling a kitchen knife a dagger. That's where it's at. Because it's fucking cursed. And kitchen knives ain't daggers. They're kitchen knives. There is a significant difference between a knife and a dagger. Or it'd be like calling a fork a dagger. Because it's not only a completely different structure, but also just not the thing. Like how the glaive is not a scythe. It's a glaive. My general assessment is whoever named these weapons is a fucking idiot. No offense, Dark Souls 2 developers, but get your shit together. Holy fuck, a talking cat. The fucked up looking goober. You doing it already? Holy fuck. Fire's fucking awful, man. There we go. Awesome. Anyway, buy item. It should be this thing. I don't think they sell anything else I care about. Anyway, see you later, idiot. Yeah. Bonk. I was gonna try and parry him. Wasn't working. There we go. Sorry, I was putting something out. Go. Oh. Oh, man. Don't mind me just being the fucking worst. I don't think those guys can be parried, or I'm an idiot. It doesn't matter anyway. I have a bow and they don't. Sucks to suck, loser. Bonk. He has a shield and he didn't even fucking use it. Thanks for petting me, by the way. I don't know if I saw that earlier or not. Ah, same though.
Speak a human tongue and myself and my better half. I wish to ask a favor of you. Once, I always found her at my side. But as time went on, things went awry. She became violent, raging uncontrollably. Eventually, she came after me. We've been locked in combat ever since. We seem to be at a standstill. The wounds we exchange are never lethal. I was born my master's madness. Perhaps this is some curse. I will be sure to assume.
Cool. Will help Gooba and like as well. I'll put my summon sign like, I don't know, up here for now. Yeah. I don't think Bro was a fan of like my maneuver I hit him with. Sorry for being quiet, by the way. I just kind of don't know what to talk about. Thanks for petting me, by the way. Honestly, this sword's kind of good. Oh, that's fair. I wish I had chocolate ice cream in the house so I could do that. I don't have any ice cream in the house at the moment because I'm poor. Oh, no. I hate when that happens. And that works a bit better. Damn it. I think it's something else to use instead. Use the Grand Lance. This thing's good as hell. And it features shield poking. We love shield poking. It's good for being a giant asshole. Yeah, the Grand Lance isn't really doing me too much good at the moment. I really don't know what to use. Was this even required to use? 26 decks. I could try this thing. Sure, I don't have the stats to wield it, but I'm so close to being able to wield it that it usually doesn't give me too many negatives. Oh, this guy's a fucking straight sword. Uh-huh. The fact they made them untargetable is probably the most heinous fucking thing they could have done. Because, like, for context, you genuinely can't do anything to them without having to free aim every single fucking attack, which is really dumb. And this game does not have a mod like it does with Elden Ring, where I could just, like, be always facing / targeting the direction I was looking. That just doesn't exist for this game. So I don't have the choice to just go nuh-uh to their stupid bullshit. Okay. Yeah, no, these enemies aren't targetable. I'm not free aiming for style points. It's just they aren't targetable. I don't know why the fuck they made this specific enemy untargetable. I might see if I can commission a mod that does what the Elden Ring one does, where the character's always facing forward. Let's like basically make it like this. Like you're always locked on to whatever point you're looking at. Like center of the screen wise or whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure how it would work, but it'd be cool. Like if I could get it to work. But I worry it'll never exist. Like, short of me making it myself, which I don't have the capacity to do. DS2 always facing forward mod. Modern Dark Souls 2 experience. What do you mean by that? So I'm having a look to see if there's like a mod that could do this. Oh, they removed adaptability. I found a mod that like overhauls the entire game. I see. Anyway, yep, the mod doesn't exist. The one I want isn't real, which is stupid. Give me a second, I was quickly closing out of the server. Anyway, back to it. I deal with this bullshit the hard way. Also known as free aiming every single attack we do. Fuck off, bro, you fucking annoying sack of fucking trash. Stupid fucking enemy. But yeah, no, legit, I have like a proper fucking hatred for enemies you can't like target in any game. Especially like if they remove like a mechanic from the game as like quote unquote the challenge. For example, in this case, they've removed locking on as the challenge. So the long and short of it is, get fucked, we just deleted a mechanic basically. Like, you probably see why I find that frustrating. It's just an absolutely fucking stupid idea. Pisses me off to no end. And players get Stockholm Syndrome and say, oh, you're a pussy. No, not really. That never happens in this game. Like, I'm not shitting you. Like, that doesn't actually happen. And most people get Stockholm Syndrome for Dark Souls 2. But they'll never get Stockholm Syndrome for a lack of a mechanic. That just doesn't exist in this game. Instead, everyone equally hates that something is a mechanic. For example, pots that have curse buildup. Or pots that have fucking corrosive water in them, which results in your armor being completely fucking destroyed if you walk through it. That's a real thing. There are literally pots of acid in this game that when you break them, they will destroy your items because everything has durability in this game. I know Warframe did it. Warframe, like, fucked up a mechanic. Actually, they didn't just fuck it up. Like, basically, there was this mechanic back in the day called, like, melee channeling, right? And what you'd do is it would allow you to empower your melee attacks. Like, they would do more damage at the cost of energy per hit. So when you swung your weapon and it hit a bad guy, that would cost a bit of energy, but increase your damage by an amount. And this could be upgraded, increased, boosted, whatever, with mods. And it was really cool. And then they removed it completely and replaced it with heavy attacks, which already existed in the game, but now they just kind of... heavy attacks, but different. It's like, Mom, can we have melee channeling? We have melee channeling at home, and then melee channeling at home. And everyone I know has gone, no one used it. No one used melee channeling. It's like, I did. A bunch of other players did too. I know that for a fucking fact that quote-unquote no one used it is a giant load of shit and a fat pile of fucking copium. It wasn't an unused underground secret mechanic. A lot of people used it, but not enough people used it, and then it got removed. But being told no one used it is a load of shit. And it's different when they say literally no one used it, which is what I've heard people say, is literally no one used it. It's like, that's not true. Because even when I played, when I first started playing on the account I currently have, yeah, no, I saw people actually using melee channeling. Because it was really good. It boosted, like, damage, status chance, it added a really cool effect to your weapon. It was just a really cool mechanic overall. And it got removed. And yeah, that's about the end of it. But I've always been told that it was a useless mechanic, but it's like, I found great success with this mechanic. Everyone who didn't just didn't use it right. That's my genuine opinion. There's a lot of people who think melee channeling was bad, just didn't use melee channeling properly. I toggled it on and then would just swap weapons. Because if you got your melee weapon and then toggled on melee channeling, they're just changed weapon. What would happen is it would remain on with your weapon being stowed. Which means when you quick melee'd, which originally would swing your weapon and then immediately pull your gun back out. Manually. You wouldn't have to do anything else. Right? It would just happen automatically. When you quick melee, that would be channeled, which means every single melee hit from a quick melee would be a channel. And it was really cool. It'd do like a bunch of damage, and it'd be like really quick in case like something got too close to you. Sure, I know the direction Warframe's gone in now, there's no fucking way any hell melee channeling would ever come back. But, yeah, no, it was just like a really cool mechanic and got deleted. And another thing I experienced was Sentinels. Before they improved the AI of Sentinels, they would just attack shit. Like, I'm not kidding you, if you put the Assault mod on a Sentinel, it would just attack shit. Just by default. It would just continuously shoot things. Even if you were invisible, you could play Ivara and hit your fucking maneuver to turn invisible, and the enemy would be somewhat alert. So no, he wouldn't be in combat with you. The little triangle would be partly shaded over, which means they're looking for a threat. And your Sentinel would open fire, exposing your position. Why? Don't know. So I stopped using it. And I literally got insulted by someone for not using a Sentinel. Someone called me a retard for like not using it. Like, oh, what are you, retarded? I was like, no, actually, I just think Sentinels are fucking stupid. Summon Tark. But yeah, no. They've improved Sentinels now, and more often than not, I don't even have a weapon on my Sentinel. Just because I found I don't need it. Uh-oh. Ow. You know what? I think I fucking deserved that. I'm just gonna heal. Yeah. I'm in firm agreement of that statement. But on my end, personally, the word retard doesn't really hit me in like a emotional place. Yeah, I got called a lot in school by people, like, and on Xbox Live as well. Like, I'd use the SMR with like the with a suppressor and a full metal jacket and the like hybrid sight, and I would get called a retard for that. And I was like, yeah, you're not wrong. It's a weapon no one else likes. I'm over here bowling with it. Just bowling and can't get up. Oh, she borrowed. What a bitch. What a bastard. Go get her, Tark. Fuck her up. Fuck her up. Oh shit, hello. Hello, lady. Excuse me, Scorpion S, can you please leave me the fuck alone? Oh, that shit hurted. Alright, we can talk about this. But yeah, no, like, I don't know, it's just kind of... That was the most coherent attack I've ever seen out of a Dark Souls 2 boss. That wasn't just like garbage. Tark, can you please fucking do something, bro? Fucking useless asshole. Kill your wife. Or your ex. I don't know what your relationship is anymore. Oh, gumping it? I'm not gonna use that word. It sounds fucking stupid. And it sounds stupid in a way that even I wouldn't want to use. I mean, that says a lot. I like inventing stupid fucking words, but even that's just like, I wouldn't. It just sounds dumb. Like, uniquely stupid. I guess that's like the intention. But you get what I mean. It's probably in reference to Forrest Gump, now that I think about it. Which makes me want to use it even less. I need the Chloranthy ring. Oh, god damn it. Did you walk in any more lumbering a manner, good sir? Well, he's dead now. But yeah, no, like, it's just... On my end, I think the word shouldn't be as offensive as it is. But that's only because on my end, I don't find the word offensive at all. Like, that's the only reason why I think the word retarded being offensive is, like, confusing. Because as I said, like, it's not really that... as I said, it's a word on my end that I think is funny when people get offended by it. Like, just because, like, I won't use it if someone is offended by it, but there's always a part of me that has a bit of an internal chuckle when someone goes like, that word's so bad. I'm like, is it? And I'm always just like, not trying to call them out. I just go like, why? I want to know why you're telling me the word is bad. I want to know. Because I'm always curious. I'm not telling someone they're wrong for thinking a word is bad. I'm asking someone why it's bad. And most of the time, all I get is, it's offensive. And it's like, can you give me another answer? Like, why is this word bad? I want an answer. So I'm very, very, very curious. You know what I mean by that? Like, as I said, I understand if a word is offensive. I just want to know why a word is offensive. Like, the N-word makes sense. Like, for me, that one makes sense as to why it's offensive. I get it, right? It's a slur. It's like an actual slur used to describe certain, you know, groups of people. You know, kind of like, you know, the ones used for trans women. I don't know, I may be one, but I don't think I'm allowed to say it on stream regardless. I'll probably still get done for hate speech because Twitch is very, very, finicky about that stuff. But, that's another one that's not allowed. And I understand why. It's a slur used to negatively describe groups of people. You know, it's like the F slur for gays. That's another one that exists as a slur. It's a bad thing. Yeah, sure, I have like a gay friend and he's okay with me using the word, but it's only because I use it in a comedic sense with no intention to be offensive. And even he uses it. It's funny. But that's only because that word isn't offensive to him. If it was, I would not dare say it. But it's only because on my end, I understand if a word is offensive and why. But if there's no reason why, then I just ask. Because I'm curious. I'll never say the word when asking. I was like, why is it offensive? Someone calls me out on it. They go like, oh, don't say that, it's bad. Like, answers, please. I feel like asking for a simple answer to a question shouldn't be a crime, though. Yeah. Wow, that instantly applied toxic to my character. Holy shit. Did you see that? I got hit once, and it instantly applied toxic. That is heinous. I don't think this is an area I can do. Like, I legit think I might be underpowered. Well, let's head out of here and go somewhere else. There's no online activity. At all. So no borders are orange, which means there's no online activity happening in those areas. I guess let's go back and do the thing in Heeds now. I've always been curious, why do great bows cost my entire stamina bar? I understand I have comically low stamina, but still. Bonk? I guess I could just check the stamina cost on this bow. Weapon param. Great bow. Dragon Slayer great bow. Oh, it costs like 250 something stamina. So I need a fuck ton of stamina to fire this more than once very quickly. That spike on the bottom is for you to brace it into the ground, by the way. Look. You can see my character actually do that. She actually braces it into the ground when she's firing it. Which is why there's a spike on the bottom. Cool. I'm not sure why the Heat Knights are up. I left the area and haven't been back for a while. One aspect of this guy that confuses the fuck out of me is the moveset. He moves around so much. Yoink. Listen to the sound of me scrolling through my menus. It sounds like I'm scrolling through a Lego menu to buy something. It's like I'm putting in a cheat code, like... No. That one's not it. That sounds different. That's the sound of, like, a thing moving then clicking against another thing. It's not the same as scrolling through a menu. There we go. Got him. But yeah, that's why that guy's moveset's confusing. So he swings out and then back in, but the swing out is so fast that I feel like it's probably not meant to be a swing out, but instead he's meant to be readying his weapon to swing. At least that's what it feels like it should be, because his swing out is the most confusing shit known to humankind in terms of the actual weapon motion itself. That guy's a spear, so he doesn't count. The one that's currently playing. Yeah, I like this song. Why do you have such a weird attack pattern, sir? It feels so floaty. I figured out why I hate Heat Knights. Their attacks are floaty. I don't know if you saw that too. It's like he was fucking borderline levitating mid-attack. He bro thinks he's the pursuer. But you're seeing that too, right? The floatiness of the attack itself. Maybe not. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm fucking coping. I don't know. But it just feels like the attack is kind of wrong in a weird sense. Okay, that was kind of clean. Did you see that? Fucking got him as he was flying up. Boom. Got him. Wait, the reason my game keeps hitching the way it is because I haven't restarted my computer in a bit. Give me a second to have a check. I can tell you how long my computer's been running for. Boop. It has been running for 2 days. Yeah, no, I need to stop doing this to my computer, but I just kind of forget to restart it. Not really. I could. Like, I can do the TF2 sniper's voice. I just choose not to. Because I'm not Australian, so I have no reason to. But making fun of the Australian dialect is pretty fun. Alright, time to fight this boss battle. We're gonna hit this shit before we go in. And then we're gonna hit a bright bug. If you don't know what this thing does, it's increased to defense and damage output. You'll never be Ornstein. I don't know what to tell you there. Your pronouns are he, but not him, because you will never be him. The joke there is that he wears the same armor as Ornstein from Dark Souls 1. It was a really good boss, by the way. Yeah, so you got Ornstein and Smoke. And Smoke is cool. Smoke's a big chunky one with the hammer, and Ornstein's the agile one that wears this armor set. Oh, bonk! Oh yeah. Oh. Easy game, easy life. Open says me. I had such a weird experience recently. So a guy kept invading me, and I decided just to DM him on Steam because, like, he had invaded me 5, 6, 7 times, give or take. Fuck if I know. It was like a pretty big number, and he just kind of kept accidentally invading me, and I didn't want to fight, so I just kept dying and doing other dumb shit. And I eventually just DM'd him. I was like, hey, I noticed, like, you know, you invaded me a lot. He goes, yeah. And he asked if I wanted to PvP. I said, no, I don't feel like PvPing, sorry. And he goes, oh, okay. And that was the end of that, right? Where am I? I'm like around here somewhere. I think I'm in this box. Yeah, that room I'm in, it's just a box. But yeah, no. And eventually he wanted to, like, co-op for some reason. Not sure why. I say that because I'm not really big into co-op if I'm not needed. So basically, he was already doing PvP, right? So why would he need to co-op with me, right? Why would he ever need my help with anything? If he's PvPing, he clearly has the loadout to kill shit. And that was my logic. And in the end, I reluctantly agreed to his idea. By that I mean, he assumed I agreed and just kind of went about the idea anyway. So he had reset the area that I just unlocked, because he had already gone through it and done all the stuff. And I hadn't. And he had reset it with a bonfire aesthetic. And what the bonfire aesthetic does is it raises the New Game Plus level of one specific area, basically making all the enemies in there tougher and providing better loot. And he did that. Fun fact, my build is not made for New Game Plus at the moment, like on my personal character. So, lo and behold, I struggled a lot, and I died roughly twice while summoned by him. And in the end, I explained to him that, hey, I'm not sure why you even summoned me to begin with, you clearly seem to be able to hold your own. That, and also it gets a little annoying being summoned by someone who literally doesn't need your help. Plus, my loadout's just not made for New Game Plus at the moment, so that's that. And that was the general gist of what I had to say. And he hit me with a very, very cold whatever. And I was like, alright. And I assumed he hated me, which is entirely a fair assumption when someone is being that grumpy towards you. Especially considering he was going around saying he was shit at the game before this. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you, man. You can't say you're shit at the game when I exist. That's not how that works. But yeah, no, the long and short of it is he unfriended me, and the conversation vaguely continued, and the reason being for his unfriending of me was you kept apologizing and it didn't feel like you were actually sorry. And I was like, well, I was. Now I keep apologizing because I can't help it. I'm afraid of people hating me. And he said, I'm not worth your time anyway, and that's the last time I spoke to him. So the long and short of it is, I randomly met a dude through Dark Souls 2 who really didn't like that I apologize for being an inconvenience, and took it personally, and really, really wanted to co-op when I didn't feel like doing so, unless it was with someone who actually needed the help. And that was my entire experience. And I understand a lot of people do co-op because, like, oh yeah, let's help this Sunbro get, like, their medals, right? I don't care about the medals. They're secondary to me. My fun that I derive from, you know, playing Dark Souls 2, especially cooperatively, is the co-op itself, not the reward. Because the co-op itself is the reward. So why would I ever need, like, a little bonus thing for it? Who cares? But when it's someone who doesn't need my help, I don't know why I should be there, thus I get frustrated. But yeah, that was that experience. I meet some really, really weird people. Every time, like, I interact with people on the internet, I happen to meet the weirdest fucking people. That was a bit mean, actually. I don't think it's that guy. Like, I told a whole ass story and no one had anything to say about it. This just in, my stories are so uninteresting and boring that no one cares. Okay. My assumption is he really didn't like me for not wanting to play co-op with him and not wanting to PvP. And he was just looking for a reason to not talk to me. Which is funny because there's that other person that was like acting like they're the top shit in like Elden Ring. And he got like, and he was like, oh, we should be friends because like we're furries. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna get along. Because he was just really rude and very annoying. It's really, really frustrating. Because like, he just kind of sucked. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, this guy just sucked ass. He acted like he was the top shit. He, you know, was like, oh, day whatever of like looking for someone who could beat me in this game. And I was like, uh-huh. That's not my point, by the way. I can bring up the posts he made because I thought it was interesting. And I only responded because I kept seeing them, like while I was like doing other stuff. Like I was just kind of existing. Okay. Yeah, no, because I'll explain it. So, in the discussion section on Steam, right? Lol. Sorry, that what a fucking crazy post to be the first thing I see when I click onto the discussion section. Like, it's a pretty accurate descriptor for Elden Ring, but god damn. A little spicy, isn't it? God damn. Basically, you know, this guy, like, makes new posts constantly. Yeah. Yeah, it's this shit. I'll go further down. I think it's this one. Yeah, hello Tash, will I ever find that one person or two or three that could defeat me? None have been able to, and I'm searching, unfortunately. Basically, they hid their Steam hours. Like, they hid their game hours. So you can't actually see how many hours they have on Steam. And they privated their account for a little while, which is pretty funny. It cracked me up a whole bunch. But basically, I came in from the woodwork. I think it was this one or a different one. But I came out of the woodwork just to call them a fucking idiot. Who does bro think he is? He's a fucking clown, bro. Like, that's... Yeah, I think it was this one, actually. No, where was it? One of these was it. All I know is I replied calling him an idiot, basically. Not entirely. I was pretty polite about it, actually. And also, he can't spell to save his fucking life. Like, that's another fun fact about this motherfucker is he legit can't spell. Like, he sucks ass at the English lexicon. And that's another interesting fact about him, is he'll talk all this shit, yet he didn't make it through English class. Where is it? Yeah, he makes a lot of these posts. You can see the fact that I've been scrolling through and I've been seeing more and more of these posts is my point. Like, to what I mean by this fucking dude doesn't shut the fuck up. Like, he just always makes these posts. A hot take. Oh, whoa. Oh, invisible Steam name. That's impressive. I can steal that, by the way. I can steal the invisible Steam name. Anyway, I'm gonna do that later, but, like... Yeah, no, it's like watching a child slap an iPad. It's pretty funny. I'm trying to find it now. I should probably look for posts by him. Actually, probably the best way of doing it. Give me a second. I'll go look for a post from him and I'll copy his name and I'll look for a post by him. Because it'll be easier to find him that way. Oh, is it this one? Yes, it was this one. Yeah, you did hide your hours played, or at least I couldn't find them, and being undefeated doesn't mean much if you haven't fought anyone. Sure, I don't PvP, but I can look at this to see it's likely bait. And last time I checked, hiding hours doesn't mean no hours. My guy, your comment makes no sense. Like, basically the whole armchair, neck-bearded Redditor bullshit, like, he really thinks he's, like, the top dog. Like, he do that, actually. And then he hit someone else with, like, I believe you're an analesiist. Quaz, like, bro can't fucking spell. I said, you just seem salty and combative. I don't think you should be on the internet to be honest. And someone hit me with that 100. It was fucking cool. Just explain I haven't found it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, telling me to touch grass or snow. Like, yeah, he, like, you can see he's at that beginner level of talking shit. And the fact that it's not very good, and it's pretty funny to look at. Yeah, and then he's like, oh my god. Oh yeah, maybe try reading posts, I don't know. Maybe you're not internet savvy, if not learn please. Like, that's another one. He had to come back and reply a second time to me to talk more shit. And then he's like, oh, I didn't know you were a furry, same here, wanna be friends? After that, Bro, acting like a real fucking clown on the internet, like a real toddler on the internet, has the fucking audacity to ask me to be friends. I said, look, I really don't feel like we'll get along. And he's like, oh, you don't know me and I don't know you. That was his excuse. I said, I just feel the shortest interaction we've had has said enough. That's all I had to say on the matter. And he hit me with a don't judge a book by its cover, basically. Yeah, see? You're just judging a book by its cover. But yeah, no, this guy's a fucking toddler, bro. Like, dead ass. And what's crazy work is how the DMs went. I'm not often the type to leak DMs, but if they're still there, I'll show it, because it's pretty damn funny. So I have an application I use to show my phone screen, which I can bring up the DM still. Yeah, found it. Cool. Give me a second. I'll open up the application. Bonk. A second. It's not connecting properly. Do I need to kill the process and restart it again? Sometimes this happens. Yeah, honestly, like, it's pretty funny. Phone. Yeah, no, it shat itself. The app proxy shat itself. Let me see if I can restart it. This. Now it should work. Load mobile screen, please. Yeah, there we go. Got it. Let me close this and reopen it now. I'm not showing my desktop because it's going to cause a problem. Like, my phone's, like, wallpaper. So it'll cause a problem. So this is the DMs with the guy in question. I declined the friend request originally. Why'd you add me? Just making you friends. Yeah. Like, I said to ask why you added me. This is not permanent. After you said I appreciate you accepting. And basically, I was just already my name was hostile. Like, I wasn't taking his shit. And it was pretty funny. Because, like, yeah. It's making you friends, still can't spell. Let's feel furry. If you don't mind, friends, I don't want to be friends, up to you. Bruh, if I did that, I would barf. Like, I love maple milk, but I feel like it would actually, like, leave my system pretty quick if I did that. If it was a shot of vodka, I'd be fucked too. I have a bottle of vodka in my fridge. In my freezer, actually. So I store it in there. Yeah. I know you tried to pull the John John book right its cover. Being the thread, interact with on, but you equally as judgmental. True. I don't feel like we're gonna get along whatsoever, especially given your attitude. Most, if not all, replies being combative and hostile. In a lot of cases, ignorant and childish. Because it is true. He was in fact being ignorant and childish. It's hard to look at this and go, oh, they seem unpleasant. I was pretty fucking honest here. And yeah, they kept doing this they did this a lot. This whole turning it back around on me. It's like this fucking dude has never had a real conversation with a person in his entire fucking life. Like, I'm pretty well convinced that he doesn't actually have friends. Which is pretty mean, I know, but like, you get what I mean, right? There's no way in any hell this motherfucker can make friends if this is how he acts in DMs. Which is the same as how he was acting in this thread. He is exactly the fucking same. Nothing has changed. Even here you're getting defensive. I don't see why, like, I don't see why you were acting how you acting wasn't okay. It's not defensive, I'm explaining myself. Even if that is the case, even if that isn't how you normally are, it's still unpleasant. Yoru getting defensive, bud. I mean, talk about to being childish, my guy. He types like a Redditor. He probably is a Redditor. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, you've immediately failed any chance of being friends with me by hitting me with a bud at the end of that message. Have a good day, and please work on your attitude. The bud in the big 26, yeah, crazy work. I'm not putting you down, bud, and I just unfriended them. And he added me back. Fucker added me back. Literally like a day later. I was like, geez, you're desperate, ain't you? He's like, no, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. So I was replying to this person, comment on my post, and mistook it as talking to you. Dude, you've been nothing but unpleasant. I mean, same to you, but it's all good. Water under the bridge. So I hit him with this maneuver, this entire thing. I just don't care. You keep turning this around on me. When you got hostile, you got rude, you got combative, and you had to add shit like bud at the end of your messages. When I was only acting in retaliation, you had the dick on you to go around acting like you were the best when you clearly aren't, and you took offense to anyone calling you out on your obvious lie. I don't care if this isn't who you are as a person. You're really showing that if this behavior can seep through the cracks, that your personality ain't much to look at anyway. Stop talking to me. You failed. We'll never be friends. I personally do not like you at all. Pretty much ripped the bandage off. How did I get hostile? You were hostile from the start. You just proved my point. Bye. I don't want to talk anymore. And then he hit me with this shit, which I didn't actually read. This is kind of like bonus content, even from me. I never read this, because I closed his DMs and moved on with my day. I was just like, I made a sandwich. Like, I fucked off to do my own thing. And it was really funny. But yeah, that was that experience. That was my experience with, like, a Redditor. I happened to get access to Steam. Yeah, no. Motherfucker actually can't spell or type. It's crazy work. And on that time, while I was giving this little, like, story time, I didn't get summoned. No one fucking cares, bro. But yeah, no, it's absolutely insane. Like, the type of shit that I encounter with people. I personally, for me, it's absolutely crazy work. Because, I don't know, I just feel like it isn't hard to be a reasonable person. Like, it really isn't. And sure, there are times where I'm difficult, but I feel like I'm difficult in a justified manner. It is typically in retaliation to someone else being, like, rude. I'll be like, alright, I'm not tolerating this. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, I'm pretty well tolerant of bullshit until someone takes it too far or gets rude. And even then, I'm tolerant of fucking around, not of being an asshole. Like, I don't know. It just seems silly to me. And sure, I guess, like, if his goal was to leave a lasting impression, he sure as hell did, because I'm still talking about him, still making fun of him. Hells, I told a coworker about him recently, and even they were like, what the fuck is his deal? It's fucking insane. I don't think I've seen a single person come to that guy's defense. And that's justified. He doesn't deserve a defense. A shot of vodka every time I see a misspelled word in that guy's messages, I would die of alcohol poisoning, bro. Like, I would just fucking... Like, it would just banish me to the fucking hospital. My liver would hate me afterwards. Like, there's just no way in any hell I could get away with, like, taking a shot every time he has a misspelled word. Like, there's just... So I'm still thinking about the logistics behind that. Hey, how's it going?
Have you heard of the undead?
Let's crush out this dialogue real quick. Cool. I should try and beat this entire game with only a torch. Like, has anyone ever done that? I know the ladle's like a challenge weapon. And I say that because there's a likely chance it actually is meant to be a challenge weapon. Because it's a piece of shit. Like, it's genuine garbage. The ladle, yeah. Did you not know there's a ladle in this game as a weapon? There's like literally a whole ass soup ladle as a weapon, and you can smack people with it. It's pretty funny. And it lowers your fucking stats. Like, it's just a giant pile of garbage in the form of a weapon. You know what's funny? I didn't even block the guy, so he could probably add me back, and that's scary. That, like, I'm not I fear no man, but that thing scares me. You know what I mean? Sorry, delusional Redditors scare me. That, I should have elaborated. Because I think calling him a thing is a little too generous. Yeah, no. If he adds me back, I'm probably gonna just be even more unpleasant until he blocks me. Like, that's my goal now. My goal is just to be hostile until he opts to block me. Because I don't like him. And I don't block people. And the reason I don't block people is because it's a little too easy to, like, see their name again. And if someone sucks enough ass, I usually don't block them. Like, there actually is a point with, like, people, basically, where someone does enough wrong by me, I don't even block them, I just move on. And if you ignore them on Discord, it doesn't tell them they block, like, that you blocked them either, which is even better, because that basically means, they can't make an alt to try and harass you further. Because they're like, oh, what if they block me? And then they'll check and, oh, they didn't block you. You didn't block them, right? And then now if they continue to reach out and harass you through, like, servers and stuff, guess what you could do? Report them to the server staff and they'll get fucking banned from that server. Slowly, over time, they'll just run out of servers. At least servers in common with you. And that's how I deal with, like, people. Like, when someone says, oh, block them, that's my actual proper, like, answer to it. Is don't block them. Do this, because then you don't have to worry about, getting harassed by them through other means. Because I've seen so many people do that, where they've blocked someone and gone, oh, they still harass me. Why? Or even then, like, the assumption that someone would, like, try and continue to harass you or manipulate you if, like, they only ever did it once and would never do it again clearly. Or they didn't apologize and they didn't bother reaching out to you after it was all said and done. Genuinely hold a grudge. I hold grudges. I don't fucking care if people know it. I hold grudges all the time. I have several grudges against certain people just because they fucking suck. That is the only reason. For example, like, the fucking creator of Seamless Co-op. I think them, as a person, sucks. You know, same with that little, like, same with the person who has a little bit of a crush on him. Even they suck as a person. And yes, I do hold a petty little grudge. But I don't care. In my opinion, I feel my grudge is justified because of how poorly I was treated by them, with literally zero chance to explain anything about my side of the story, and they refused to hear it. Specifically, the one who was like the weird little crush on the creator of Seamless, that one refused to hear my side of things and said, oh, I've heard enough. And the enough that they had heard was only one side of the story. Yeah, like that one there, I hold a pathetic grudge for. Gladly, I always will. Forever and ever, I will hold a grudge against this person. Because I have nothing, I feel nothing but vitriol towards them as a person. Because, yeah, no, they proved my point that they had a little crush and didn't want to hear their Pookie Bear getting spoken shit about. When it wasn't even talking shit, it was me explaining that they were just a little unpleasant in DMs. And were rude and refused to see reason in dialogue, opting to instead block me. That's what made the problem a problem. Let me heal. Thanks. Man, you're so reasonable. Especially compared to, like, actual invaders. This is a real person. You would have, like, you know, just kind of ran at me and spammed. Fuck off, bro. You annoying sack of fucking trash you are. I hate this game's AI sometimes. ADP issue. Fuck off. Stupid ass. Anyway. But yeah, no, like, that person there, I feel nothing but vitriol towards because... And as I said, like, I know it's wrong to hold a grudge, but they were just as... the what? What do you mean, the what? Oh, you talking about what August said? Oh yeah, you want to hear the full story, or do you want the Cliff Notes? Cliff Notes is fast, story is not. The story is kind of interesting, so it's up to you. Cliff Notes, I suppose. Person who made Seamless and I were friends, kind of. I was also friends with someone who was friends with the person who makes Seamless Co-op. Seamless Co-op is a mod for Elden Ring, by the way, allowing you to play co-op without invasions, or at least you used to before they added invasions for no fucking reason, alongside a bunch of other changes no one asked for. I digress. I asked them a simple technical question about their mod. They gave me very short, very rude responses. I, in kind, responded in a rude manner. They hit me with a anime not today, and I went, oh, okay, and then they blocked me. And then they proceeded to complain to their little cock cleaner, which is the person that, August mentioned. And that person only heard one side of the story, held a grudge, got angry, and now hates me forever and ever, and refused to hear my side of the story, because they're a giant fucking clown. That's about it. That's the entire Cliff Notes. Sure, it's long Cliff Notes, but the story's longer, so I wouldn't be complaining. Like I said, what's crazy work to me, at least, is that I could tell they were stalking my Twitch or YouTube for a while. Because when I told them to stop DMing, like to stop responding to my help requests on the server, they said, oh, talking about holding a grudge, and they mentioned me insulting Seamless Co-op and the idiot who made it. I said, oh, I see, you're also holding a grudge, and quietly stalked my content for a little while so you could, you know, build up your hatred for me more, I guess. Like a giant toddler. I don't stalk Seamless Co-op or anything about it. I download the update for it. I find a new way to bypass the shitty anti-cheat they made, which is not even much of an anti-cheat. And then I laugh at Seamless Co-op live on stream. That's my entire experience with Seamless Co-op nowadays. I make fun of it. I sit there and I fucking clown on it as a mod, and I clown at the person who made it because, well, what else do you do with clowns other than laugh? But yeah, no, that's the entire story. But yeah, no, the DMs were kind of funny with that person actually. I can't show them on stream because they actually would show like usernames and stuff because of how I set my Discord streamer mode up. I only have a habit for blocking notifications without actually going into Do Not Disturb. Yeah, so like, that being said, like, they just got like really petty. Like, for example, they gave me shit for quote-unquote holding a grudge, which sure is true. I'm never going to deny that I wasn't holding a grudge, and I still am. But then they said, and their words, and I quote, "I'm being a bitch to you specifically." I was like, bro, you're equally as petty as I am if you're going to try and pull that holding a grudge card. Like, that's what makes the, like, Seamless Co-op cock cleaner the funniest person to me. It's just like, because they do genuinely lack any amount of self-awareness and understanding. Because on my end, I know that I'm being needlessly rude. I know that, like, I unreasonably held a grudge. What's your favorite color? I don't have a favorite color. Like, that's not a joke. I like the color pink, and I like the color green. And I like the color blue. And that's about, like, the majority of my colors I like. I don't really have a favorite, though. Cool. I can't see shit. Give me a second. Can I fit that on my toolbar? Yes, I can. Tool belt, tool belt, tool belt. There it is. Hit that shit. Fucking. Oh, I went to the wrong one. Motherfucker. God damn it. You got fucking kidding. Where? Just gon' cheat. Because I don't want to deal with, well, that. So here's how we're going to cheat. We're going to open up our coordinates, lock our gravity, and we're just going to set our y to a high number constantly. Pink, green, blue, all shades. Most shades. There are some shades of pink that are ugly, some shades of blue that are ugly, and some shades of green that are ugly. But I'm pretty tolerant of most colors by default. Like, I don't think I have a single color where I go, ew, like, when I see it. There is no color like that for me, unfortunately. Yeah, no, I did. That is exactly something I remember doing. It was really funny. I think back to that sometimes and go, damn, I did a pretty good job at talking with my mouth full. At least one top probably saw that and was like, she's perfect. Or it's like, oh my god, this bottom won't shut the fuck up. But yeah, no, it's just like really funny. And I said, like, if they hadn't been a giant sack of shit for like the way they were, I wouldn't be this outwardly hateful towards them. That's the crazy part. Is if they opted to hear my side of things, even if they didn't agree with my side, all they needed to do was hear me out. That was it. I would have been okay with the friendship ending the way it did, if at least it was on slightly better terms, like them just listening to what I had to say on my side of things. Because they only ever heard the creator of Seamless's side of things, and then made a bunch of assumptions, and that's why they had the response they did, basically. Oh, there it is. There it is. But yeah, no. What color are your eyes? Layka's eyes. My eyes and my Sona's eye. My eye and my Sona's eye are the same color, which is olive green is what it's usually called, or moss green. Olive or moss green. It just depends on what type of contrarian artist you speak to at the time, is what color they are. Because some artists are like, actually that's olive, and other one's like, actually that's moss, and I don't care, it's green. That's it. Do we have anything that emits light? I can't see shit. I'm fucking yelling at me. Oh yeah, I could just do this. I'm an idiot. Give me a second. Screen options. Boom, I can see. Night vision. Well, so I say eye singular because I only have because my son only has one eye. That's a fun fact. Yeah, that eye patch isn't just for show. Like, it's actually there because my son is missing her eye. Got him. Nice ankle, idiot. Ow. I'm not even a sir, so your joke kind of fell flat a little there. If you called me ma'am, it would have been funnier. Missing her eye? Yeah. Yeah, she lost her eye. There's a whole lore thing about it. Because unlike a lot of people who have like a billion sonars, I have one sonar. Which one? The right one. You can see it's the right eye. What do you mean? You can literally see it's my right eye, dude. Do you have like the visual turned off or something? Which eye? Bruh. Sorry, that's kind of funny. Never before in my entire fucking life have I had someone go, which eye did you lose? And so I had someone draw Layka with two eyes, and I got really confused. Is this morning I'm not functioning? I see. When it's morning, you don't know your left from your right. I get it. I didn't mean to do that, by the way. Oh, there's a swing with my torch, but it's kind of annoying. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen to that guy. Let's hit this. And we... There we go. Yes, I've seen that. It's not a picture. It's a piece of paper with a hastily drawn eye on it. And it's a Demo Man cosmetic for TF2. It's super cursed looking. I can turn my brightness back down now. Ah, that's better. Down I go. Why did my Discord go off? Server? Please? Leave the server? Dang. I was praying for it, but apparently not. Lone Hunter, Schmidt. This should be... That's Bashful Ray. I love Bashful Ray. He's 10 out of 10 waifu material, bro. So I'm gonna summon both these guys. Oh, I can't do that one. Alright. Open says me. Ow. Okay. If you say so. By the way, he's weaker to fire and not to anything else. Which is why I'd be better off not using my spy. Because magic is what damage it does. Oh. That's fine. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. World's longest fucking knockback animation. That knockback animation actually lasted fucking ages, though. Did you see that? Oh, I have a fire spy-hander. When did I get that? I'll use it, because it's funny. We are going to do the run back in the only way I know how. Also, setting my fucking team to something else so I don't have to deal with enemies. Because I'm not doing this run back the way I did originally. Oh, it's forlorn again, I say. Alright, so fun fact. While I'm like this, the invaders can't fight me, but I can kill them. I'm not gonna. I have no reason to. But it's still very funny. Alright, yeah, this isn't gonna work unless I disable collision on myself temporarily. Thanks, game. For context, the phantom type that I am, or rather the team type that I am, can't, like, pass through those barriers at all. There we go. Oh, there's Luke Teal. It's fine. Means anything, I high-key expect people to not notice details like that. In I go. Let me get my souls back before I do anything else. I should have time to bright bug. Hopefully. Yeah, I did. Cool. Yeah, that's way better damage. Bonk. I dodged, game. I pressed shift. I literally pressed the shift key, you fucking asshole. I absolutely decide. I will need you to actually run any attempts to draw my Sona by me, by the way. I've made this clear from the very beginning of me allowing people to draw my Sona is run every single thing you do by me. Because the amount of times I've seen people fucking draw my Sona wrong, it's actually pissing me off. So now it's either draw her right or don't draw her at all. Yeah, no, it irks me a lot. Because I've had so many artists fuck it up in a way that genuinely pisses me off. Like, it's, like, frustrating. That's all. Like, I'm not mad that you're drawing her. I'd be mad if you did it wrong. And art style and... I'm new here for the most part. Regardless, if you're going to draw my Sona, at least run it by me first. Because there's a lot of reference information that is outdated, so I'd rather the information be run by me before anything else is done. Like, it's not that huge an ask. It's a pretty simple one, actually. It's just, don't draw her without telling me first. It's literally just for the sake of make sure people don't fuck it up ruthlessly and then assume they got it right. Because, as I said, people do it often. Give me a second. I thought I could do that. Do you have a reference somewhere? Yes, I do. Once again, though, I'd just rather the information be run by me first. That's all. Okay. Grab this. This. Done. Word. Change hotkey. Actually, that works perfectly. So now I just have Homeward as like a button, so I can quickly cast that whenever I want to. Awesome. And we're going back to Majula now, and we're gonna level up and shit. Yeah, sorry again for seeming so, like, adamant about it, Grams. It's just... I don't know, I've just been very... I'm always anxious about people drawing my Sona now. That's all. That's, like, the primary reason, is it makes me anxious. Someone's like, oh, I'd love to draw Layka. My entire body goes, uh-oh. There we go. Gear's looking a little cleaner now. I can also take this off because I no longer need that either.
Here to see, however.
Level up. More health. I think 20 Vig's pretty good. 20 ADP. More dex for damage. Yeah. Okay, so now we have this thing. Do I have a pyromancy flame? I think I do. Where the fuck do I get a pyromancy flame again? Because I kind of want to steal. I want to steal pyromancy flame and do some funny shit with it. I don't have a reference image, by the way. Like, I don't have a reference sheet. I just have, like, images and a description. Unfortunately. I'm starting to look up where the pyromancy flame can be gotten. Not the hollow one. The hollow one's shit. Context, the hollow one only... Or the dark one only works if you have gone hollow, which is annoying. When's Wolf, climb ladder, activate... Continue pyromancy flame, chest contains fireball. I'm just gonna give myself a pyromancy flame, it's fine. It won't be upgraded. I just want a pyromancy flame. And I'm gonna give myself a dark one just so it looks cursed. There we go. Cool. Yeah, we're switching over to pyromancy. Oh, 49. This one's more drastic. There we go. This one, fire orb. Yoink. Oh. Shit. Sorry.
Hello. Do you require
You wanna talk? Cool. You don't have much else to say. Reinforce. This one. I can't afford it. Wait, I just realized I have like soul items I can use. Right. Discard selected. These two. There we go. Yeah, I have heaps of soul items to use. Sweet. Make stronger. Cool. Aw. Attempt to draw Layka. Is it okay if you wait till after the stream so I can give you all the information you need. Team spells. With this, put this on. Travel back to Majula. Actually, I'll just do it here. Oh shit. I think I got it in time. Hog. I think I actually nailed it. Oh, fuck yeah, I did. Yeah, so... Fuck off with the fucking poison, man. This... Careful, Sippy. That's fair. I hate that dodges happen on release and not on the press of the shift key. There's been a gripe I've had with every single Souls game, by the way. I know why it's like this too. It's because some fucking idiot was like, yeah, no, let's make everyone's life more difficult by being a giant fucking asshole and designing the game. The actual reason is because this game's made for a controller, not for a keyboard and mouse. Please put me down. Ow. Okay, yeah, it really didn't do that much damage, actually. I'll be real with you. It was pretty reasonable, actually, all things considered. I'm just gonna run over here. Take a sip. Yeet. Yeet. Fuck you, asshole. Also, sorry if you're still here, Graham. Sorry for like seeming so finicky about like my Sona being drawn. It's just, I guess it's a thing on mine that like always just makes me anxious. I can't help but get finicky about it. Cool. We've been here now. If I'm correct, I think this area is just kind of done. But if we go back to... Sorry, I'm trying to think. Because believe it or not, I'm extremely bad at navigating this game. I think this is just my online activity. I think this is other people. But, you know, I struggle a lot with navigating in this game. Because I commonly get lost and I go, oh, where should I go? And then I have to sit around for ages looking it up. Okie dokie, thanks for hanging out. Sorry again about the whole anxiety lead-in floof bullshit. Dark Souls. Wait. Thanks for petting me, by the way. Okay, cool. Oh, it's this song again. Fucking spooky, dooky song. Huntsman's Corpse. Comes from where? Needs Tower of Flame. Finish dialogues with Jilla. Don't ramp. Oh, what? I don't know why I said that. It doesn't explain anything. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go to this one. Dragon Slayer. Dwarf. What? I'm so confused. What? I need a map that actually tells me stuff. Harvest Valley. Majula. Really? Alright, let me go to Majula's map and see where, Shaded Woods. Grave of Saints. Star Flame. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'm struggling a lot with this fucking navigation because I just suck at figuring out where to go. This goes to Majula. This goes to Huntsman's Corpse. So where? That's things betwixt. Forest of Fallen Giants. It's this way. Gotta. I think they legit forgot to put an arrow down somewhere. Yeah, I assume so. Yeah, it should be fine. Oh, I suppose I have to actually go. I'm stupid. Don't mind me. I keep forgetting this game kind of forces you to talk to people more. Yeah, go to here and to here. You have to exhaust someone's dialogue. So usually I just kind of crush it out and move on. Cool. Well, I might as well do the other one as well. We've got to talk to someone here. Then they'll move in. Although I need to feed the fishies. Give me a second. Cool. This song's great. Yippee. Yeah, there we go. Now people have moved in. This fucking song's so fast. It's cursed in a good way. There they are. Now I can do the thing. There we go. This game is great. This game is great, and so is this music. Music weirdly fits the dumb shit I do in this game sometimes. I had the Binos. Give me a second. Yeah, there we go. Just that easy. Put my Pyromancy Flame in my main hand. And I'll run the shield with the Pyromancy Flame for a little bit. Got him. Give me a second. I do put on my other microphone.
Please hold, an agent will be with you shortly.
Bonk. Yeah, dex that, you nerd. Bonk. He's dropping a whole ass fireball on his head is the funniest shit. And I whiffed it. Dumbass. Oh, careful, Sippy. Yes. Bonk. Just depositing the fireball directly onto his fucking head is the funniest shit to me. I'm addicted to that funny red drink. I use it to get more fireballs. NPC invasion, scripted. Hey, forlorn. You dodged a little early there. ADP issue. Bonk. Bonk. That's so fucking annoying, bro. Hey, forlorn, can you give me like a hot second? Lol. Dumbass. Bonk. I'm such an annoying fucking asshole. God damn it. Up. Oh, I missed. Bonk. Oh, who's this? Bashful Ray! Yeet. I received a Discord note for some reason. But why? None of the servers I currently am looking at have lit up, so it doesn't matter. Bonk. Missed. Bonk. 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 That bridge is moving. I'll probably put my summon sign here. I'll do the smaller one. There we go. Might do the skeletons first. Oh, yeah, I went the wrong way. Bonk. Bonk. Fuck off. Because I get it, you're gonna conveniently stand just out of my range and shoot me with a bow. You're dead now. Gonna get invaded again. Like up here. Yeah, there it goes. Dumbish. Fuck you. Alright. Oh, bone wheels. Fun fact, they're only scary in Dark Souls 1. And the reason why is because, like, this one, they're just kind of fucked up. I'm not sure what their deal is. It's kind of OP. In this game, they're fine. But you see, like, doing fuck all damage with no bleed build up. If anything, it's the regular skeletons that are the problem, because there's like a billion of them. This boss is just basically shitty Deacon to the D. Because of the evil eye ring, I'm just kind of like healing every time they hit me. Because then I end up hitting them and they die. I want to parry this last one. Let me parry you. Yup, get fucked. That was funny. Rip Scully, bro. You got deboned, bro. I know it's a shorter stream, but I kind of want to like end the stream after I get this chick to move to Majula. Cool. I just wanted to wrap up the stream because I wanted to restart my PC and then just kind of vibe for the rest of the evening. So yeah, and get a good shot of my character like I usually do. I'm moving the camera back over. That's fair. There we go. Anywho, sorry I couldn't stream for longer. I'm honestly just kind of tired. That's the main reason. Been really low on energy as of late, and I don't want to keep like doing damage to my body by staying up a whole bunch. That's the main reason. But yeah, thanks for hanging out and watching. Sorry I couldn't stream for longer. I will try to do longer streams in the future. Need to sort out my energy first and a bunch of other personal shit. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Thanks again.